A very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us again in this tutorial. We are going to be learning how to use Toggl Time Tracking. And Toggl Time Tracking is an easy and powerful way to make sure that you track your projects online frictionless. So to get to Toggl Time Tracking, you simply type toggl.com, and I'll be leaving the link to that in the description of this video. And then it will bring you to this website for Toggl homepage. So to start using this, you simply come at the top here, and then you can click on login if you have an account. If you don't, you can click on try Toggl or start tracking for free down here. Then you'll be required to sign up for a free Toggl tracking account. Then you just do that with your email and password. And that will bring you to Toggl dashboard, where you can now give your details, your name, and then you click on next. Then you fill in these questions the best way how they describe you. And so after completing the process, it will bring you to this dashboard. And at the top here, you have the timer. And the timer, this is where you now start tracking time. You simply click on this play arrow so that you can start a time entry. So if I click on that, you notice it starts counting automatically. Then I can click on stop, and that timer entry has been made. You notice here we have the week total as 0.08 seconds. So that is how you just use the timer. But remember, in this case, we are just using the timer without a project. So how can we create a project so that we can use the timer on that project? You simply come at the top here and click on create a project, or you can come down here where we have manage, and then you can create your project from here. So I'll click at the top here and click on create a project. Then I'll give the project details. In this case, I'll call this project Joe Videos, and then the client's name is Joe. So then under the client name, because I have not added any, I'll click on add new client. Then I can give the client name. I'll call the client Joe Smith, and then I'll click on add here so that we can add our new client there. So you have Joe Smith. Then the visibility, you can either set it to private or to public. You can activate that. So now estimate and billings options here, we can now look at that. And then is it a recurring project? If yes, you click on that. Then you can select the period. Is it monthly, or is it weekly, or quarterly, or yearly? If it's not recurring, you just uncheck that. And then you can check if it's billable or not. And then you can give the hourly rate. Maybe I'll give this 50 USD. And also if it's fixed fee, you can also click on the fixed fee, and maybe it's 100 or something. You then click on create project. And then you select when these billable rates apply. You can either select it to apply starting today or apply the rate for all data so that it backdates itself. So I'll just click on apply rate starting today. And now we have Joe's project here for Joe Videos, and currently tracked at 0. I can also add tags here for Joe. If I click on that, I can add tags or filters, and I can just do that by typing what I need. Maybe I can create a tag there, then I'll just have those tags. So if now I want to start tracking Joe's project here, with Joe project selected here, I simply click on start. And now you notice Joe's project is already being tracked. I can also change the view here, the week view here. I can make it to be a list or a day. So instead of a week, I just put it a day so that we only have Monday being tracked here. If I change that to week, that way you notice we have Monday up to Sunday. So that is how you change that. If now I click on stop time entry, that way you notice here we have our Joe project here. If I click on that, you notice it gives me the details about Joe project. That is Joe Videos, and the project belongs to Joe Smith, and then tracked time is 50 seconds. So here the value is not yet added, but I can also mark it as non-billable if I don't want that. If I'm okay with that, I simply click on save. So that is how you use the timer on a project. I can also analyze the reports here. So if I click on reports, I'm now able to analyze down here. You notice here we have the project, Joe videos, duration 50, and then we had the one that we had not named that went for 8 seconds. So total hours, this is 58 seconds. Then billable hours, 50 seconds. That is for this one for Joe. And then the amount in US dollars, 0.69, because remember we had put a figure in the beginning for rates per hour. So that is how you can analyze. So that is how you analyze your report. If I add another project here, then I'll be able to see all my projects here. But I can also group the projects here, either depending on the client or the user or the project. So if I have a certain client, if I click on client there, I'll only see project per client. So this is by Joe Smith. So if I had several projects for him, I would see them just per grouping of clients. So that's how you can use that. And then I can also go for insights. And for insights, you can select up to 10 projects to get started, and then you can switch between graphs at the top of the screen. So in this case, we have not added many projects, so we may not get the picture for the insight. So for the project here, this way you manage your projects. We have just added one project here for Joe Smith. Then for clients, this way you can add clients. So you click on clients, and if you want to see your clients, here they are. We have one. We can do a lot with Joe Smith. We can click on that, we can edit, we can archive, or we can delete, but we can also add a new client at the top here. You click on new client, then you give the client name. So let us call this client Rebecca. Then you click on create. So now notice we have 2 clients added there. Then down here, you can organize your subscription, and then you can also change your settings. Under settings, you can actually select a photo for your account. You can also check and set your default billing setup here, so that any new project will either be non-billable or billable. And then you can also select a fixed hourly rate. Maybe you can put that at 50 or at $10, so that any project you set up just goes with that figure. And then you can also select the other things down here. You can also set alerts for your account, so that you can now get alerts in terms of time tracked, and then you get an email depending on the milestone settings that you put for your alerts. So you simply click on alerts, and then you come here and click new alert, and then you are able to create an alert if. Then you can set your conditions here, maybe for fixed fee, then any specific or any project or specific project. You can select, maybe I want a certain project. In this case, maybe any project, which percentage when it reaches maybe 80%. You can select 80% there, and then you can set the alert type, and maybe workspace to the admin or to the project manager or to a certain person. In this case, maybe you want an alert to be given to Joe. So you just set all that, and then you click on create alert. So you now have an alert there that if fixed fee of any project reaches 80%, alert Joe. Now Joe will be alerted if any project goes there. So that is how you can set the alerts. So again, here you can look at your teams. You can create teams here. You can either create, maybe if you have maybe editors, you can invite members to a certain project. Like in this case, we have Joe project added here. We can invite members to that project. And then for integrations, you can actually integrate Toggl with iCalendar. You can also integrate it with Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, and then you can also do other native integrations. For instance, you can use Salesforce, you can use Jira, you can also use Asana. And then with Toggl also, you can use some plugins such as Adobe Photoshop and Adobe XD. So as you notice, this is quite a very extensive time tracker that you can use to make the best out of your project and to keep your time organized. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.